is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. Because God has designed in us a trust relationship. And our job is to trust God. Our job is to have faith in God. To become like little children. You know how little children, they aren't really the ones that really put all of the stuff on the table. You know, little children go out and play, they come in. They have faith that they're going to eat. They have faith that they're going to have a place to sleep. They love and they serve their mother and their father, whether they like it or not. But they have faith in them, and they're little, and they play. And they know that their mother and father love them. They know that they're going to be taken care of that night. That's the ideal. We know that. We know that with our own families, with our own children. Well, God is like that with us. God expects us to have faith. And faith is the substance of that hope. Now that hope is what God offers us in the future. That hope is what God tells us is going to be the result of our life of faith. And that is where He is prepared for us as He awaits us on the day that we are joined, quote unquote, in marriage to Him as the bride of Christ. Right now we're here as the servants, and we will be servants for eternity. Servants of the highest level, servants as princes to the King. And when we understand that God has given us everything, that we inherit everything in the kingdom, then we will have the faith to follow Him and to serve Him and to do what we're supposed to do and to not get wrapped up in following people who are claiming to be a Messiah or claiming that they have the Word of God when there's nothing godly about them to begin with. Our job is to know God, to love God, and to serve God, and to give Him our hearts and our faith. And how do we do that? By obeying the two greatest commandments. Jesus was asked, what are the two greatest commandments? And He says, well, he was asked what the greatest commandment was. And He says, well, the greatest commandment is to love God with your whole heart, your whole mind, your whole soul, your whole strength. And there's a second commandment like it, and that is to love your neighbor as yourself. And He says, if you obey these two, you will have done well. Are we doing well? Do we have faith? Do we believe that God has something waiting for us, that He indeed has prepared something for us? And are we willing to live in love? The new commandment that He gives us, that we love one another. And that in doing so, we show the whole world who we are, that we are God's. Why? Because we care about the people in France, we care about the people in Ukraine, we care about the people in China, we care about the American natives, we care about the people who are hurting across the border. We care, and we love, and we want to love them as much as we love ourselves. You know, in another 100 years, everybody watching this right now will have died. All of us. There. Where will we be then? Where will we be then? Faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. And that's the daily word.